Hello, I'm still in my pajamas and I'm about to go shower, but what I wanted to show you before I do is that this has just arrived. These clothes were ordered I think exactly a week ago, and I think it's 2 pairs of leggings and maybe an overall, and the reason why I'm telling you this now is because I'm going to try it on after my shower, so I'm obviously not going to film that. And what's interesting is it actually says on the bag it's 0.6 kilos, which isn't loads, but at the same time in my head I'm like, that's half of 1 kilo of my 30 kilos. That's just who I am. Anyway, so here's the plan. I'm gonna shower, try those on, and then I think I'm gonna show you either my room or the renewed cupboard situation, but I'm not gonna do any of that now because I first want to shower. I'll see you after. Okay, so I was right and wrong. There were 2 leggings in there. I'm wearing one now and it fits perfectly, so I'm pretty pleased and it's comfortable. Although I am still wearing the label, which is not ideal. But the other thing was not an overall, and I can't remember if we actually did order it in the end, in which case it hasn't arrived. But instead the other thing was a dance top, and I tried it on and it absolutely does not fit. So I'm gonna talk to my mum tonight about whether or not we return it or give it to my sister or whatever. I don't think it'll fit her either, but we'll have a look together. But the real reason why I've pulled out the camera is because I think I said 2 days ago that I'd started collecting shoes as well as some other things. So what I'd actually done was try to empty out any extra stuff and put it all in one pile over there somewhere so that I could see it. So I did that, so most of my stuff is there. And then I also collected the last few shoes this morning, and let's have a look at that. Okay, so here we've got hundreds of shoes. Here we've got some notebooks, computers, and tech stuff. That yoga block I'm still using. That's my knitting stuff. Clothes I'm supposedly still wearing, plus belts. And I found some large Ziploc bags, so I put them on the suitcase. Now, inside the suitcase, we've got all my plastic bags on that side, and then my swimwear, which I've just quickly popped in there for now. But I had a realization yesterday, and I don't know how right I am, but I think if I put them in a different way, it might fit better. So that's, I think, gonna be the first thing I'm gonna do. Then I'm gonna sort through my shoes and see what I am taking and what I'm leaving, but you'll be with me for all of that. Okay, so this was my first attempt, but there's 3.5 bags that didn't fit, so now I'm gonna try something else. Okay, so now I've tried to put it just as a bottom layer, and again we have 3.5 that don't fit. Okay, so I've realized that I didn't properly take out all the air in a lot of bags. So now in the bags that don't have holes, I've tried to squish them down as much as possible and let as much of the air out as possible. So hopefully that will save even more space. I don't know if this is any better. I definitely managed to get some of the packs more flat, but a lot of them have holes, which makes it really hard. But this is what we've got for now, so now I'm just gonna go on to shoes and decide what I'm taking and leaving. Okay, let's just talk about the shoes I have here, and then I'll discuss what I'm keeping or not. We've got these boots, which I think I'll probably wear on the plane. I've also got a pair of brown boots, but I've left them downstairs because I wear them all the time. Then I've got these black heels, which I brought over because I thought I could wear them in here, and I've worn them precisely once, but I will bring them back with me. These shoes are definitely coming with. I love them so much. These are very, very old sandals, but I think I will bring them with. Again, the problem is I can't remember what I've left there. I'm gonna bring them with. These are hiking boots, which are actually my mum's, and I'd like to bring them with just in case I ever go on holiday somewhere where I want to hike. But I first of all want to check with her if she wants to keep them, and second of all I want to make sure that they fit. It would be one of the last things I'd bring with. These shoes were such a great buy. I bought them in America 3 years ago, I think, and they were surprisingly cheap and very comfortable. But I don't know if my feet have shrunk or if I just bought the wrong size to begin with, but they don't fit, they're too big. And I've got a new pair back in England, so I'm not going to bring them with. Then I've got these shoes, which I don't think I brought with me when I first went, but I'm somewhat tempted to bring them back with me. I'll put it in the keep pile. I have way too many shoes I'm bringing with. These shoes are also quite old. They are nice, but I think they're also a little bit too big. And finally, these shoes, which I think are too small. Honestly, they seem to fit quite well. Can feet shrink? Is that a thing? I think these are again going to be a pair where if I've got space, I'll bring them with. Okay, so I'm in the cupboard, and like I mentioned 2 days ago, I'm gonna sort through all this and see if there's anything I want to bring. I'm actually tempted to start with my jewellery, so that's what I'll do. Okay, so I've just finished doing the jewellery, so now I'm gonna do the cupboard. Here goes. I've just found even more jewellery, of course. This is a frame I got in 2013 and I've never used, and the only reason why I'm considering bringing it is because it might be useful for a picture I have, but it's quite heavy and I don't know if it's necessary. I'll put it on a separate pile. Okay, so I've just found my programme from when I went to see Les Miserables, I think in 2015. Turns out Katie Saccone was my first Madame T. She's the one who did it in the All-Star concert. I can't believe this. Also turns out that Courtney Stapleton was there. I love that I have this. This is a folder of all the performing arts things I did I don't even know how far back this goes. This, I thought I'd remembered this, but I opened it on the wrong side. I had written a whole story, and I feel like it had to do with dancing. Yeah, here we go. About a girl who lived in England. Her name was Belinda. She could also speak Dutch. And she lived with her mother, her father, and her big sister. And she wakes up at 6:30 and she thinks she can be a superstar because she wakes up at 6:30. And that's when superstars wake up. But she knew that she could only be a superstar if she knew people. I'm not going to read it all, but I remember it ended up going with, I think, I could be wrong, but there was this TV show called Mega Mindy, which was about a superhero, and I think she meets her at some point. And I even did pictures, oh my goodness. This is incredible. I can't believe. Look at how many pages this is also. Phenomenal. I'm so glad I have this. This video wasn't meant to be this, it was meant to be just seeing if there was anything valuable, but here we are. Okay, so I finished the first shelf, and from it I've got this pack of cards and potentially the top trumps and potentially the frame. But the way I've put it back looks a bit better. Now onto the second shelf. Yay! The funny thing is I probably did all this 2 years ago when all this stuff came over from Holland, but I'm about to cry all over again. One of the things I just found, which I can't show you because it's got a whole bunch of names that I'm sure people don't want me to share, is something I made with my au pair who I went to see last year in Bulgaria. It's just unbelievable. This song is not helpful. I didn't know I had this, and it's completely unused. But now it's going to be one of those things like stickers where I just don't know when I want to use it because I can only use it once, and I need to start exactly 100 days before something. I think I'm going to leave it here for now. Okay, so that's the second shelf done. I just need to do the makeup-y stuff. This is a maybe, in the sense of I might just want to put it in my suitcase because it smells really good. Thank you, Sam, from the Dear Hopefuls channel. And this I figured might just be fun to bring. This is just some ribbon, and I thought no harm done in bringing it. And that's it, I think. So now onto makeup. Let's see what's in this bag. Oh, lots of lipstick. Don't think I'll wear any of that. This bow tie is my sister's, and the only reason why I wanted to keep it was because maybe for my hair, but I'll put it on a maybe pile. Then these clips I think are cute to bring. I didn't bring them the first time round. And the last makeup bag. Let's see what's in here. Oh my goodness. It's all just nail polish. Except this, which is for eyes, and I might bring it. Cool. Okay, that wasn't too bad. At least it's done. I'm gonna go have lunch now because I haven't done that yet. Oh, I have one more shelf to worry about. And that's because once again there was a whole bunch of stuff dotted around the house, and I just decided to put it all on one shelf. But now I need to sort through that, so I'll do that after lunch. Yay! Okay, so behind me you'll see a lot of plastic bags and a lot of clothes. That's because I've decided to try and repack all the bags that had holes in them, and it's definitely made a difference. But obviously I've now wasted a lot of plastic bags, so I'm gonna find a use for them, but it has made a difference. Now another package has arrived, and I think it's more dance clothes, but I'm gonna try them on now and hope for the best. Hello, so I've got a pile of stuff here on my final shelf in the cupboard that is all just maybes, and it's stuff I found around the house that I wasn't sure what to do with. So that's gonna be my task for the morning. Yay! I'm popping all my maybes on the shelf above for now. This is a new eyeshadow palette that I got from my mum, and I'm very excited for when, if I ever use it. But it's just so satisfying to look at. Makeup wipes, of course they're coming with. So I've got 4 bags here, of which I think this one and the starry one I had with me in England. This one I got on the plane, and this one I have no idea. But let's have a look what's in them all. Yay! So with this one, I can see now that it says on the back that you're meant to stick it on your chair, but I was just imagining someone sticking it on their forehead, just like, please don't disturb me. What's Expo 2020? Oh, sad times. I bet that didn't happen. Oh, it's still coming up. This is my makeup bag, and I think I want to look through it to make sure that everything in there I want to take, but I probably do. So there's a whole bunch of belts here, but I can only assume that these are all hid because I've got similar ones already. But this one, for example, is a very specific one that I don't think I have over there. I'll just bring this one, I'll leave the others behind. Okay, so I've got a medium-sized pile of things I'm going to bring with, an equally medium-sized pile of maybes, and a very small pile of definite no's. This is going great.